I just realized I have a gum. It's not gonna be fun for people to hear me with my gum. So
the chewing.
We'll put it there. So today we did a test. We didn't advertise the stream in advance. We only advertised it today. So that's gonna be crazy baloney. Probably nobody's gonna come, but it's a test because it's not like a cool live stream. We're just gonna do drawings for Sheesh-Man 2, literally like the last one.
And we have our schedule in the Twitch, so like normally...
It's just like useful to do those drawings. It's just really cool.
Yeah.
Like the cool beans of the people. But it's just like...
Yo, Guido!
Useful. What's up, Guido? You cannot see your chat here because you're on YouTube, but if you go on Twitch, you will see it on the screen.
Yes. And you have little emojis on Twitch and
yes,
all
it's
true,
little
stuff.
Emojis. Maybe one day on YouTube, if we get enough hours. It's so sad. Since we don't make videos and we just make like trailers, 30 seconds at a time, even if they have like 60k views, it's not the fast.
Doesn't work really
so
well.
Annoying because like we have a ton of views and a ton of watch hours, but it's like, it's a trailer of 30 seconds. How can we get 15,000 hours with it?
Yeah.
So today I will do the drawings for Sheesh-Man 2. What's up, not Italian?
Hey, what's up?
We'll do drawings for Sheesh-Man 2 like we did last time. I will show what I drew during this week. We were both sick, so the season 2 make us dab. Tanuki. So we didn't advance that much in season 2, but now we're feeling better. And Marie has a lot of stuff to say about season 2, and then I will get into the drawings.
Well, last week I was all ready to send out the season 2. It was pretty much all done, but then, dun dun dun. Well, Unity, first of all, had the security issue, so I had to upgrade to a newest version of Unity. And then the Epic Game thing that we use for the server and stuff, they had to do an update. And then there was an update in the PlayStation environment and all the stuff. So everyone made updates at the same time, and now it broke everything, and it's been awful.
So she had to upgrade Unity, you upgrade the Epic Online services. I have a question. When is there going to be another giveaway? We some more Kimulator 3 DVD. So we don't know. Probably next time the stream is gonna be more like unique. So maybe for Halloween when we carve a pumpkin.
Yes, we want to carve a pumpkin.
So we can definitely do this, especially for season 2 when it's gonna launch. I feel like we're gonna do a giveaway of a season 2 skin.
Yeah, that's pretty much
that would make sense.
Yeah, that
season 2 would make sense. So save up your XP.
Yes.
Get a lot of XP right now. Rusty is me. What's up? How are you guys doing? We're doing well, but Mary's struggling with season 2. It's taking a billion years. But you will be excited to know that there's new trophies in season 2.
Yep.
Which is going to be very swaggeroni.
Yeah, so I'm gonna probably go away and work on this.
I will do the drawings all alone, and Marie will probably like come back a couple times to
if
say
I'm tired, I'm like, it doesn't work.
And we want to carve a pumpkin in another stream. Right now it's just gonna be like a little boring thing. Excited to see the trophies, so it's gonna be for completing the Battle Pass of Season 2. Getting all the skins.
Oh, yeah.
And the skins in Season 2 are gonna be like little challenges, like get 50 XP coins. Eat my butt, stuff like this, you know.
Yeah.
I don't really remember.
It's pretty much like collecting.
Survive 5 waves of zombie.
Yeah.
And since you haven't played in a while, Tanuki, you will be excited to see all the new content in the game. It's very epic. And Sheesh-Man 2 is in progress. We couldn't record the cutscenes because we were sick as heck for the past week. But we did work on the drawings.
Yes.
When she's done with Season 2, she's gonna...
I'm gonna speedrun the game.
Speedrun the game.
Because I want to
And Totally Normal Journey is releasing on Epic Games. The
17th.
The 17th.
So this Friday. But like...
And By the Game Ever Gone is gonna release on Epic Games soonish too. So we're trying to port all our games on Epic Games, and we're gonna port all our games on Xbox. So we have our whole catalog on PlayStation, Xbox, and Epic Games. Xbox also being the Windows Store and the ROG Ally Xbox X.
That's gonna be
maybe not that order, maybe the ROG Xbox Ally X. The Xbox Ally ROG X, I don't know the name. The portable console of Xbox. And I really want one because we're on Xbox. So we're Team Xbox and PlayStation and Epic Games. Yo. And yes, Kimulator 3, we should probably re-release it on a collector edition of Kimulator because I want to re-release Kimulator 1, 2, and 3 in a collection.
The only one that's not too awful is the Kimulator 2, I think.
Kimulator 1 is the cutscenes are funny, but the game is shit.
Yeah.
Kimulator 2 is a great game in general. It's one of my favorite games I made back then. Kimulator 3 is awful. So it's like Kimulator 2 is the one that's worth it, but I feel like doing a collection for like the 15-year anniversary of Kimulator would be pretty big. What's up, Wendy?
What's up, Wendy?
Please make the next game John Fart on Xbox and Epic Games. So we will do them in order of release without counting the remaster, which we will do at the end.
Yeah.
So
the next one that
is I'm in Love with the Grandmother on Xbox. It's already on Epic Game. After that is John Fart.
Yep.
And after that is Buy the Game I Have a Gun.
Yes.
So we do them in order that they originally released. What's up, Drive Package 7?
Oh, Mini, he's coming
6,
to say
7.
6, 7.
I think Kimulator's film will convince the Oscar to include video game. I can only hope.
Oh.
You wanna know what's the most badass mother wreckers eat? Sliced baguettes.
This is delicious.
Sliced baguettes.
Sliced baguette.
I mean, we cannot see him.
Oh, Mini.
I mean, the dog.
It's
I
cute.
hope Tanuki received his copy of Potato Sack Racing. And his friend. Oh my god. What is it? I feel bad. Fuck. Do you remember who I'm talking about?
Well, I think
the profile picture of like PD.
Yes, I remember the thing, but it's too hard.
Oh my god,
to
my
know
brain. I'm sorry.
The name.
I feel bad. It's life. So I will show the drawings I did for Little Mini.
He's like
I want
Wait,
not
he
touch
looks
him.
so depressed. It's like,
I will show the drawings I did while you were not here.
Can you guys make a physical version of John Fart? It's my favorite game. Yeah, that's not.
It's all about like maybe, you know.
Yeah.
It's all about maybe. It's not up to us. It's up to like limited run games.
Yeah.
We haven't heard back from them in a while because like we didn't work with them since Potato Sack. But maybe. Can you subscribe to my YouTube channel? Oh shit, first time jammer. Because I want to put your song and your channel into the credits of my movie. What the segment? I don't think
is this Jesse's production on YouTube?
Jesse's production. Apparently, slicing baguette is considered very uncool in France, but good thing I'm there. I don't know the history of slicing baguette.
I never went in France, so I don't know.
Okay, so I will show. I did a lot of drawings. So last time we finished those things.
What's up, Maxwell?
What's up, Maxwell? So what I did is like the rooms you enter to watch movies. So in epic news. There will be a Zombie Tatos remaster inside Sheesh-Man 2.
Yeah, well,
so Zombie Tatos remaster
maybe
confirmed.
Confirmed? You think it's gonna be 100% there?
Yes, it's gonna be a DLC.
Okay, that's cool.
It's gonna be a DLC, paid DLC, Zombie Tatos the remaster with its own trophy list, and my own movies when I was a baby inside Sheesh-Man 2.
Wow, extra value.
Zombie Tatos remaster.
Yeah, it's too bad to like release on its own.
Yeah, the game is not good enough to get its own release, but as a DLC inside Sheesh-Man 2,
yeah, it's pretty
now that's
good.
gonna be very epic.
Yeah.
So I did a little couple like cardboard cutouts.
That's funny.
I ate one does that. I did the floor.
Yeah, the floor.
Oh my god.
It's annoying. There's a new update on Procreate that really annoys us.
So I'm not gonna go on detail because it's annoying. I did a cardboard cutout of Zombie Tatos, cardboard cutouts of Buy the Game I Have a Gun 2, the poster for those things. So this is kind of cool. There's gonna be a trash can in the game, and you're gonna be able to go pick up some trash that's laying around the cinema and give it to the trash can to get some tokens.
Yeah, there will be like some quests.
So yeah, there's gonna be some side quests. So like there's the little bubble that says Spring Beat Trash and Tasty. Yeah. Then there's gonna be a little kid that's lost its teddy bear. So you can bring him his teddy bear to get a reward, stuff like this. And the trash that's gonna lay around, including a stick with poop and blood.
That's so nasty.
So you need to pick up the trash, bring it to the trash can to get some tokens. There's gonna be the arcade that you can go play, so you can put some tokens to play the Sheesh arcade. Fuck my life. You can put some tokens to play the Shakade, you can put some tokens to play Math Questions, you can put some tokens to play Claw Machine, you can put some tokens to play basketball. All of those are gonna be mini games inside. Those are gonna be the teddy bear you need to pick up. I did some rooms while I did this, so there's the janitor closet that you will be able to enter. Lost stuff is probably gonna have the teddy bear inside the little basket. There's gonna be an employee only room. There's gonna be a brain rot room with 6-7 and me as a kid with my brain rotted.
Me as a baby. I love how often you make DLC that one would never expect to find in the game. That's true.
6-7, oh yeah.
I can't wait to play this game on my PS4.
It's gonna be very epic.
Mm-hmm.
So it's gonna release on PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S, Xbox Series X, Epic Game, Windows Store PC.
Yeah.
All crossplay. Ideally, same day for everything.
Yeah, ideally.
But
Who knows?
It might have delay on some platform. The focus is always gonna be PlayStation.
Yeah.
So PlayStation 4 and 5 is gonna, of course, release the same day. Most likely Epic Games, and Xbox, since it's new, it's a little bit more complicated.
Yeah.
What we want to do, and also buy the game Have a Gun remastered for PS5. The first one is releasing
the 24th. Well, the next week. Not next week, but the week after. So
this month. Buy the game remaster is releasing on PS5.
Yeah.
And on Epic Games soon too, and ideally on Xbox soon too.
Yeah.
So many things.
Give
really,
me a treat to mini.
Go get a treat to mini. Oh yeah.
Oh my.
Okay, so I will read the comments after we give a treat to mini. Omini knows it. He knows. He knows.
It's a treat. I'm gonna cut him in half.
Show it that way. Give it to him.
Okay, so yep.
Oh my god.
Oh no, he's gonna
it's
close
okay.
the stream. Okay. Yum yum yum.
Oh yeah.
Yum 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 yum. He's a good boy. Yep. Don't break the computer, Mini. There's so many cables.
Cables, yes.
Yes.
It's okay.
We need the bilingual boy.
Yeah, Zombie Tatos. I love how often you make DLC. That one would never. Okay. So basically, it's gonna be your whole game as a remaster, which is very epic. The brain rot room exists alongside the party planning room. Yes, it does. So what I want is to have a ton of rooms that you need to have keys. So for example, the brain rot room, you need to have this key to unlock it. So there's gonna be a lock on the brain rot room. And there's gonna be like a little bubble like this. Find the brain rot key to unlock the door. Then there's gonna be inside the brain rot room like XP, not XP coins. Grandmother Online is confusing me. Tokens to get to play the arcade games, if that makes sense. So yes, I want to do a ton of different rooms.
You have to say the quote. By this game I have a go. But it's by the game.
By the game, yes, it's by the game. Okay. I hope the PS4 store doesn't close when the game launches. I have a lot of hope that the PS4 is gonna stay open for a long time. Don't worry about it. I would expect it to last at least 5 years more. Like the PS4 is still got a lot of big games, including our games, and we're always gonna release our games on PS4. Don't worry about it. When he wants to buy the game, you have a gun.
What will the remaster
have? So it's just a better quality remaster, a re-release with new PSN avatars.
Yeah.
But it's just the same game, so it's just a native port to the PS5.
Yeah, because if PS4 doesn't continue.
Yes. When the PS4 won't exist, we need to have all our games on PS5. Yeah. It's a new trophy list for the normal and deluxe. Yeah. It has new PSN avatars for the normal and deluxe.
And that's it.
And a little bit of a new menu. We added like other games. We added more. Like it's an updated version for PS5.
Yeah, but it's the same game.
Yes. Should I replace Gaunt's with this Noah? You always should replace with Noah.
Always.
I have the feeling that PP will be pushing copyright. What the heck? The PP. Wait.
What did you do with the PP?
Wait. There's AI is trash, bro. The PP.
The PP. Oh, it's the Wii?
It's the PP.
The PP. Oh, I don't think it's gonna push.
No, I think it's fine. Like it looks like nothing. It looks like a little snail, you know.
Yeah.
The PP.
The PP.
Okay, so there's the little teddy bear you will have. This is just a placeholder until we take the pictures. Yeah. So don't worry about this guy.
My friend Aaron plays Xbox One. I'm sure he will be so happy when you guys release Potato Sack on Xbox. Yes, we will be happy too.
There will also be a demo of Potato Sack on Xbox.
We're hyped.
And once we release the Battle Royale, it's gonna be crossplay with PlayStation and Epic Games and the Windows Store. That's gonna be very good. Okay. I think that the placeholder, the NPC should be. We can put it in a random room. And there's gonna be light switches in all the rooms that you can turn off and on. it's gonna be similar to the zombie mode in the Battle Royale, where like the lights flicker.
Yeah.
So you will be able to turn off and on the lights. So for example, if you go in the janitor closet, the light's probably gonna be off, so you can turn it on.
That's peak gameplay.
No reason. The only place left is a Nintendo Switch.
We know.
Indeed, and one day for sure. It's all about like the time, the people saying yes. It's about so many things that are outside of our control. What we really want to focus on is getting all our games on Epic Games, all our games on Xbox and Microsoft Store. That way we have like if you play on Xbox, you'll be able to play all our games. If you play on Epic Games, you'll be able to play all our games. That way, like, there's no, like, unfairness. Right now on Epic Games, we only had 4 games. We had Amelia Grandmother,
Baby
the
Boomer.
Battle Royale, and Potato.
Yeah.
So it was not like if you wanted to play John Fart, you couldn't.
Yeah, there was.
So it was kind of unfair.
That's true.
I really want to play Potato Strike Racing Simulator 2024 on the go. What you will for sure be able to do is once it's out on Xbox, on the ROG Ally X, you will be able to play it.
That's true.
The ROG Xbox Ally X. Microsoft, if you listen, please make better titles for your console. I like you a lot, but the titles, I don't like them.
No, wait.
I'm confused. Are you playing? Yes, it will be Epic Games Online for Sheesh-Man 2, but it will have an offline mode. We are thinking about maybe doing split screen too. It's a thinking, but it will have for sure single player and online in Sheesh-Man 2.
I think that's gonna be easy to do.
If you guys port it to the Switch, the console wars will end. Everyone will be equal. All the consoles will be great. And the Atari VCS, of course, the most popular game console of all time. Okay, so guys, so many things to say. What should we do? Another room, maybe? Any idea what is inside the movie theater that you would want to see in the Sheesh-Man 2 movie theater?
Since you made some progress off camera, you have to think of new ideas.
I like the little trash can, bringing trash.
The toy room.
The toy room. We did the party room, which is kind of similar to a toy room. We could add toys to the party room because there's the kid room.
Kid's birthday party room.
So it's kind of similar to a toy room. I think you should have a way to get inside a projector room. Projector room makes sense. What do you think?
Yes, that's of course.
So what I would do is copy paste the door because I don't like to make multiple doors. I like to take the same door.
A good strategy. Why make a new door when you already have door?
Well, I just color it and change the text on it. I think it's
employee only.
Yes, employee.
Oh my god.
I'm so funny. I'm original, guys.
You're the funniest boy. I just modded Noah into the game and I'm going to try it.
Oh yeah.
Damn dry package.
Noah should be on every video game ever made.
Yeah, Noah is such an icon. You should like put him everywhere. Make memes about him, make mods, make everything. Needs to be in the pop culture war.
So,
he's such a good boy, look at him.
Yes, he's a very good boy.
You're just sad because he steals your place to draw.
I'm okay. Projector.
Projector room.
Oh my god, that's hot. Let's do it again.
Subscribe at tier 1. They're subscribed for 2 months quickly and a 2 months.
OG Kosh. Oh yeah.
What?
2 months streak. That's very signal.
Oh my god. OG Kosh Gaming is the best.
The only person I know that owns Baby Boomer on NES.
Yeah.
And Baby Boomer.
That's gamer confirmed in every aspect.
And multiple copies of Battle Royale on PS5. Would there be a way you could add a view of the screen when you walk in front of the projector? The image goes dim. Okay, so we will do a projector room, but it won't be connected to the movie theater room. Because the way we're gonna do the movie room, when you watch the movie, it's gonna be another scene. All those rooms will be in the same scene, so you can like move without loading screen.
Yeah.
But when you launch the movie, it's gonna be another scene, so you won't be able to go in another room. It's gonna be like one screen. I have it actually.
Yes.
It's gonna be like one screen that you can move around like this. So it's gonna be this, and then you can move around this, but it's only like it won't move. You only see that.
Yeah. I agree, but there could be some looping commercial or test pattern. You could be dim when you walk in front or just through a viewport.
Because it's in 2D.
Well,
Because I'm not sure how we can, like, what I imagined was a room. Then you have the projector. It's like with a white thingy going out
on the
of the
side.
room. But you cannot see out of the room because it's
Yeah.
in 2D. If you could turn your head, you would see, but you cannot see
yeah,
because
yeah.
you're in, like, you know.
Wendy has too much faith in you, in
Yes,
us.
In us, the drawings and the game development and everything. Those rooms are mostly like a way to explore the cinema. Maybe you can power off the projector and hear the audience. That would be. This
that's
is
possible.
Yeah, that's
It's just a sound. Yeah, that's funny.
And maybe breaking the projector. You punch it to break it, and you hear like,
"What the cinema?" The whole room.
Yeah, that's funny. I just did it and it looks amazing.
What?
But yeah, I think breaking the projector and hearing people being pissed, that's funny, and that's easily doable. So we'll do this. I have my hair on my thing.
We can see a screenshot right
Yes, we cannot
but
see it.
maybe. Bro, did you just link
yes,
your
that's
local
true.
file location? Wait, I forgot.
I forgot.
Oh my god.
Okay, so I need to know what the projector looks like. We've been playing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolt a lot.
You were searching for this?
I did a parody of the car. I don't remember where. But, maybe movie.
Cinema projector, because that's just cheap.
I hate to go on Google on the iPad. Makes me want to die.
Cinema. I mean, it's more like go up. It's like a film, maybe. The classic. What does a robot do on a one-night stand? He nuts and bolts.
Oh my god. Like this, and this is this fits.
Yeah, that's the meme. The meme of a projector. It's the thing. It's the guy from Fortnite.
No.
Oh yeah. Okay, so I will go to the working zone. Because I'm trying to fix all the poop that happened in the season 2 because of all the updates. It's been a week, I've been trying to figure out. We'll try again. So, goodbye Minnie, goodbye Alain, goodbye other people
of the
interweb. And thank you for being there. That's pretty good. There's still some people even if we didn't announce it.
Yeah, so I don't think we'll announce it all the time. I think we'll only announce it.
Because it's annoying to get pinged every week, you know.
We'll announce it when there's something special.
I have your phone here if you want it in case.
Okay.
Just because I moved it was there before on the menu.
Under mini. Bugs added to the patch note. That's very funny. The patch note is actually only on PS4 for some reason. That's weird. I will do my best to do a projector that looks like something. So far it looks like a square on top of a square. With a square. That's a square. Okay, it looks like something. It's so unfortunate they cut that for PS5 games. I don't know why they did. It's weird. We were confused at first because we thought we didn't know where to put it. But we realized it's not on PS5. Which is, like, it's useful to know what they changed in the game. But don't really get. So I don't like to redo this because I know I did it for the employee room. I'm just gonna reuse the thing I did because I'm lazy as heck. Reusing stuff is tight. Reusing stuff is tight. Insert of water. Oh yeah. Why remake the stuff when you can just reuse what you did? Oh yeah. Is Mini available for comment on the recent development? That's a good question. Mini is what you call an intellectual. Oh no, he's behind the piss. Mini is an intellectual. He's gonna tell you all he wants to tell you about the game. So, is there any joke you think we should put on the projector? Or do we do a basic bitch projector? You know, that is the question. I'm gonna make it animated too, so the things turn. And we're gonna make a broke version for when you punch it. So the people can be pissed at you. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. So this, I will make it like since it's a lens, it's like a little bit blue, you know. Yeah, it looks like a projector, I think. So now I need to do a film that goes. How does it work? It's like a film that goes. Mm-hmm. Oh, also, is the audio better than last time? Oh, Jucalator, like it. Is it better the audio now than last time? I think so. Last time it was awful. I rewatched the replay and I have no idea how people watched it. But I think this time it's better. I think. We'll put it behind everything. We'll write the joke of R1D on it. Noah 47. Oh. Oh yeah. That looks amazing. Volume is good, as when you're speaking we can hear a little background noise, but I think it's okay. Hopefully, it's not annoying. The background noise is most likely the fan of my computer, which is hard to remove if we don't want the computer to die. I'm trying my best. I really want to improve the audio situation, which is always the worst part of like our games, our streams, everything we do. Audio is very hard to master. Okay, so what details are in a projector? Like, if I look at the drawing in the background, it's not really a great drawing of a projector, or a picture, I mean. I'm not sure. It has like little shit on it. I would love to resub if I could. No. I just got a 90-second ad. Yeah, it's very sad. You're missing epic content, you know? Epic content of us, you know, doing a projector drawing. Worth it. Why subscribe to Netflix when you can subscribe to Kimulator Film on Twitch? And if you have Prime, it's free. So technically, buying Prime is almost worth it just for us. I think I'm gonna do like little shits. Look at that. That looks so much like a projector. That's crazy. Gonna add little shitty details to the projector too. Like, I think if I do. Oh, yeah, no, that's very sexy. Oh, yeah, look at this. And I do it. No, that's a projector. I've never seen a projector so projectoring in my projector life. That's crazy. I'm gonna add, I think, feet at the bottom. Need some feet because it doesn't make sense that it would stand, you know. No, that's beautiful. Everything makes sense. I think it looks good. I'm proud of my projector. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna animate it now. So it looks more beautiful, and then we're gonna make the broken version. I think we're gonna make a joke inside, so when you break it, there's gonna be a joke that falls. We need some feet. I think I guess that's what I'm gonna say when I'm gonna become the Prime Minister of Canada. To animate it, it's simple. You turn, and you of course put it in animation, otherwise it's very ugly. You turn it. Then I think this one would turn the other way. Am I big brain or am I stupid? Then you do the same for another one. Meow. Meow. And how does it look? Looks very beautiful. That's so logical, I love it. And I'm gonna add into the film strip some little details that make it so it looks like it's moving. Gonna put it a little bit this, and then I'm gonna go in the next one. I'm gonna do the same thing. Gonna go in the next one, and I'm gonna do the same thing again. And oh my god, it looks amazing. A master of graphics, I truly am. Look at this. That's the future. That's literally the future. And I think we should add a little light coming from the front. We delete this, we don't need it anymore. I'm gonna make it a little bit smaller. Then we're gonna use the fact that it's smaller to have a little shit. Oh no, I don't think I'm gonna do this. I regret. Abort! Abort! Oh, whew. Okay, everything is fixed. I'm gonna do it in a separate thingy. So it's not, it doesn't impair the resolution of this, you know. We wouldn't want to do this. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. That's the light coming out of the projector. I am what you call a professional light. Then we'll split it. I will put it in animation. Now I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put it lower. I'm gonna go there. Put it lower. Go there. And I'm gonna put it a little bit less lower, and then it's gonna look like, ah yes, look at this! Look at this! That's incredible. That's the future. That's the future right there. That if you combine those two, which we cannot do for now, but if you combine those two, it's gonna look like there's a light coming out in the interval of flashiness. So it's like flashing as if something was being shown. And then we do a broken version of the projector. I'm gonna name those things because otherwise it's gonna be confusing as I'm gonna save me in the dog before he gives himself to. Okay, so I'm gonna do a broken projector, that way it makes sense. Duplicate. Duplicate. Oh. And I'm gonna say light. So also I need to say animated, otherwise Mary is confused. Animated. And now we do the broken projector. What's up, oh toy? Yeah, poop. When you have poop in your username, I like it a lot. If you want to have your chat right there, you need to go on Twitch. A dingus indeed package. If you want to have your chat here, you need to go on Twitch. Otherwise, you can stay on YouTube and I can see your comments, but the other people cannot. So how do you break a projector? That's a good question. First, I think you would have to put this on the floor, maybe. So once you break it, it's gonna fall there. You can delete some parts of it. Then we can do. Oh yeah, that way it's broken, you know, very much broken. Then you put the other one. I think you just remove the other one. Just need one. Remove the film because that's ugly. Oh fuck, I remove the feet. No, not the feet. Okay. Move the film. This. Those things don't need to be there. You delete this. You delete this. You delete this. You delete a little bit of the project letter, which is very sad. Then you add a little line. Of course, with the crayon and not the eraser. Oh, wait. Noah, did you see how stupid it looks? I can click on it. It's very complicated for us. And by the way, my name is Alain. Okay. Ooh. It's very sexy. I like it. I've never seen this game, so I don't know what it's supposed to look like. Okay, so... My name is Brazilian because I'm from Brazil, but I understand you. I only understand a little. It's fine. I only understand a little of me anyway. But yes, if you go on Twitch, you will be able to have your name there. Otherwise, it's fine. But don't worry. Even I don't understand myself fully. So that's a broken projector. We need to break the lens. If the lens wasn't broken, my heart would be broken instead. So, need to do a crack. With a little bit of the blue. Not too much. Then the rest will be black. Not black, maybe. Black gray. Let's do some. And as an Easter egg for all of you watching, I'm gonna write fart inside. That's beautiful. There you go. So when you play, you will know that fart is inside. What else would have to be broken about it to be broken? I guess I can add some cracks. Maybe if I delete some of this. And some of this. Then I add a line. Should have a little bit of smoke. Yes, I can add some smoke, that's true. So I think dry package. I think broken like this makes sense, but I will add smoke on top that's animated and it's gonna look very sexy. Oh wait, not now. So what I need for the smoke, what does smoke look like? Oh. A overview of smoke, very interesting. Smoke cloud. Cloud. New game that looks good. Yes, Poop. I'm gonna call you Poop if you let me. It's gonna be Buy the Game I Have a Gun 2. So it's a new game. A sequel to Buy the Game I Have a Gun 1. If you haven't played it, there's actually a remaster coming on PS5 soon. Otherwise, it's already on PS4 and also crossplay on PS. No, not crossplay, but like you can play the PS4 version on your PS5. I can do smoke myself. No need for smoke. Add a stock PNG. It's complicated to do stock PNGs. It would be funny. But sometimes you need to look at like, are you allowed? And then if you're not allowed, you need to buy the freaking rights to a smoke PNG, and it's annoying. If we were YouTubers, we could use any image we want, but since we make video games, it's complicated. So, like this maybe? Yes, I think makes sense. Then I do a little bit of darker smoke inside, you know? Ah, yeah, it looks like smoke. And then, like this, and then I duplicate it. And what I will do, first remove this, then I will try to redo what I did, but a little bit differently. Oh yeah. If what I do doesn't make sense to you, it will make sense once I'm done. I am what you call an artist, so I know a thing or two about doing things. Like this. And lastly... No, that's a setting image. Oh yeah. Then... I think we need another one for it to be fluid. Also, even in a free web project, there are definitely companies that look for misuse copyright stock image. Yes, it's definitely an issue. Even like, cool, it's for Xbox, or Poop. I'm sorry I call you Poop, I don't know how to pronounce your name. Yes, it's gonna be on Xbox. By the Game Ever Gone 1 is not currently on Xbox, but we are looking to port it on Xbox. We will port all our games on Xbox. Currently, our only Xbox game is Totally Normal Journey, but we will do all our games on Xbox. Projector with a brain. I can add the brain. But yes, in free web projects, you could get issues like this, but when you do a game, it's even more likely to have issues. So I think I saved the brain I did earlier for the brain rot, yes. I'm just gonna use the brain I did. I think I'm gonna put it here. Oh yeah, oh that looks good, I like it. Thank you for the suggestion, the package. It adds a lot of charm. I think I will make the brain move just a little tiny bit. Oh yes, I like it. I think talking Noah is funny, but would probably be Lego holiday to do things with the game starting out. Wait, should do a mobile game called Talking Noah. It's true that we could do something like this. It would be possible. Good, I was hoping it would be on Xbox. Yes, all our games will be on Xbox. Did you play, are you from Xbox? Did you play Total Journey on Xbox and that's why you joined? If so, that's very cool. You might be the first person I saw join the stream from Xbox because all our games are mostly on PlayStation. But yes, don't worry, all our games are getting ported on Xbox. The next one is gonna be I'm in Love with Your Dead Grandmother, that will have an Xbox port. Then John Fart. Then By the Game Ever Gone 1. Then hopefully By the Game Ever Gone 2. And then we will continue to do in order of release. Can't wait for Dead Grandmother Online on Xbox and Switch. So Dead Grandmother Online is probably gonna be the last game on Xbox since we do it in order. But yes, it will be on Xbox. And for Switch, it's a lot of working to get it approved and stuff, but one day I'm sure. Okay, I think that's good for the broken projector. I don't think we need it to be more complicated than this. Broken projector. Animated. Oh yeah. It's so confusing to have people on YouTube and Twitch at the same time. I think there should be a Sheesh-Man mobile game spin-off. We might do mobile ports of our games. We're thinking about it. It will be iPhone first, then Android. But not really like spin-off, mostly like ports of our games. The games that would be like spin-off might be like Potato Sack Racing that wouldn't have the cutscene, so it's a smaller game, stuff like this. Dead Grandmother Online could maybe get a mobile port, maybe, but again, it's so having Dead Grandmother Online on multiple platforms is cool, but then when we update it for new content, we need to update it on all the platforms, which slows down everything. Will we have new banker tracks? Yes, for Sheesh-Man 2, there will be new music. And as for YouTube, a game ID, make Racing Simulator 2025. But it was like Racing Simulator 2024 is gonna be ported on Xbox. For sure. But yes, Potato Sack Racing will be ported. It's gonna be in it's gonna be later because you need to. If you go on a website, you can see in order which game released in the PlayStation section. If you go down on our website, kimulatorsum.com, you can see that the first one was Total Journey, then the Jekus, then Amina Grandmother, John Fart, By the Game Ever Gone. So we're gonna do them in this order. So Potato Sack Racing is gonna be a little while later. Our goal is to have one port on Xbox per month, ideally, or per 2 months, you know. We need to make it work. It's gonna be more complicated to port those games since they have gameplay. Our other games are interactive movies, so it's gonna be easier to port. It's all of this. I use Android. Please re-release the Android port of Sonic the Hot Dog, the Internet Archive. Hello, that one guy watching on YouTube, can you go on Twitch so the dev can tell you? Yes, I would appreciate if you went on Twitch so it's less confusing for people to see your message. But yes, we do want to put our games on mobile, especially the gameplay games, but again, we have so many things to do. Our focus is definitely gonna be Epic Games and Xbox for now, especially Xbox, but Epic Games is easier to get approved, so probably we'll do like the Xbox ports at the same time as Epic Game, and then while the Xbox ports get approved, we will do the Epic Game version. So we have a full catalog on all the platforms. So what would be on the projector room? I need to do a wall for the projector room. What does a projector room look like? Projector room movie theater. Looks like it. Looks like nothing. Wow, very epic. Gotta love it. Okay, so I guess I will do a white wall. White. No. Oh yeah. Okay. So many people. Internet Archive is not bolting for Battle Royale, but these guys gotta make money. Yes, our games, we want to re-release them, so there's not gonna be on the Internet Archive. Same from Zombie Tatus. It was put on Internet Archive without our permission. So we took it down, ha ha ha, copyright. And we're re-releasing it in Sheesh-Man 2. So the goal is to re-release all our games and not to get them for free. I think a cork board or something. Yes, that's true. We'll do this after I do the wall. I'm going to take a shower. When I'm done, I will be back if there's more cocktail. What the summer? We have a party game mode. I think all the party game modes are like all the modes in the Grandmother Online are party game modes. But board game. Making a Mario Party style game would be very epic, but not in Dead Grandmother Online. That would be its own game, but I do like the idea of making a Mario Party game. Yeah, I like it. Mario Party style game for another release would be very Sigma. So I will try to keep this in my big brain. I think I'm gonna be lazy instead. It's gonna be the wall for the projector room. Project room wall. But I do like the idea of a Mario Party style game. I'm gonna try to keep this in my brain and maybe put it in the wall of ideas, you know. And I'm gonna be lazy for the floor too. And to make it look more like a floor, I need to do this and do. Yeah, that's good enough. Good enough. Projector floor. For the floors, it's very likely that Marie is gonna remake them because it's very ugly. Marie's better to do the perspective stuff than me. Noah Racing. We were gonna make this as the next game. I'm in love with another kart racing game in 3D. But it was taking so long that we decided to do this game to give us a boost in budget for the 3D game. But yes, we want to make a 3D I'm in love with another game. Kart racing style on foot. So Sonic R for Saturn style. It is in our plan. And it's gonna be in 3D, our first 3D game. It's gonna be very epic. Okay, so a cork board. Let's find some inspiration. And thankfully it's not a cork board. I am truly. So how can I do this texture? I'm gonna find a way. Find a way. Fuck my life. Find a way. And we're gonna pin some papers on it. That's gonna be very stupid. We'll like it. Okay, so we need to do a brown for the frame. Okay, so now I'm gonna make it a little bit more brown like this to do a continuation of the frame. I'm gonna go in the back. Gonna do is like this. But I do really like the idea of a Mario Party style game, especially online and local. I think it would be very cool. But for Dead Grandmother Online mode, unless like there's a big jump in popularity when we put it on a new platform, Dead Grandmother Online is probably not gonna get a lot of new updates, except for like a new DLC to promote Sheesh-Man 2, for example. It's not gonna get a lot of new content because the game was not that much of a success. So mode-wise, it's probably gonna be like what it has right now. We're gonna do spin-offs of the most popular modes. So for example, a lot of people like the zombie mode, so we're probably gonna do a zombie spin-off with like boss battle, but like actual boss battle and stuff like this. So a bigger zombie mode as a separate game. I like the Mario Party ID, but again, we cannot add it too much to the free-to-play game, otherwise nobody's gonna buy any of our game. Does it look a little bit... Huh. Looks a little bit like a corkboard. I'm not sure. Wendy, what do you think? How would you make it look more like a corkboard? How many game modes can there be for Dead Grandmother Online? It's a 2D mode. How many possibilities? We wanted to do a prop hunt game mode, but we decided to not add it so we could do a... Like, we are thinking of making a prop hunt game, which I think would be fun. Because the game modes take almost as much time to do as a full game. So it's kind of a little bit too intense. Needs a couple tiny dark marks from when the pinups have been added, then removed. I can do this. No. We'll use the same thing like this. Maybe not that much. Too big. I think it needs some details on the wood too, so I'm gonna put some brown like this. I'm gonna go on top of the wood. I'm gonna take this pencil. I'm gonna put a little bit less opacity, so yes, that adds some texture. Beautiful. This looks like a delicious butter toast. Once it's gonna be on a wall, I think it will make sense. And then if we do little peppers on it, we do then I erase some holes on it. That adds more texture. I like it. Very good. Can we have Kimulator some quiz game mode? There's gonna be a quiz thingy in this mode. So there's gonna be like an arcade mode because there's gonna be arcade games in this, and one of them will be a quiz. That's cool. Oh, did you make your baguette? Makes me want to eat a baguette. Baguette. Beautiful. Then I do on the back blue, and I put less opacity, and I do I delete what's outside. Beautiful. Now that's a beautiful piece of paper. I add a little tack pin on the top. Little gray for the pin itself. We'll duplicate it. We'll add one here. And one there. What could we write on this piece of paper that would be funny? Have you guys thought about making a 3D game? Yes, we did. Like I said, I'm in love with Mother kart racing without karts. So the idea for the title so far is I'm in love with Mother, no kart racing. And Wendy suggested to call it Skidmark, which I did think it's cool, and I noted it in my brain. And on the piece of paper on the wall. So it is, we even started to make a lot of 3D models for the 3D game. But just keep in mind that they are like... we did a pause on the 3D game to make this game because we thought it would take too long and we couldn't go a year and a half without a new game. So the goal is to release this game and to release the Xbox port. So this game is like an in-between game. so we can work on the 3D game. And the software for motion capture using the Kinect was $1,000! And we almost died when we saw this, so, you know, we do not have the money to pay $1,000 for the motion capture software for now, which is awful. We're gonna pay for it when we have more money, so we need more budget to make the 3D thing. I can't think of anything good for the paper. That's perfect. Thank you. There you go. What I'm gonna do is like add a funny image on it. On a piece of paper, you know. Gonna add the paper. Gonna make it a little bit more translucent so it looks like it's on the paper. So I'm gonna steal the pins. Meow. Meow. Eh. Eh. Very good. Okay, so that Don't Go There emote is gonna haunt my dream. Hope you will buy the DLC sticker pack for it. Game mode ID. It's Noah's Small Puzzle game Tetris mode, but players compete to do the best and win for the Grandmother Online. Again, that Grandmother Online is not gonna get any more game modes, but we might make a sequel to Noah's Small Puzzle game if people really like it. What's up, Jordi on YouTube? If you want to see your chat right there, don't forget to go on Twitch, because otherwise I don't see your chat that easily. Okay, so I think that's good enough. Okay, so that's gonna be for this room. Projector room. What would be in the projector room or the... Add a poster for Lost Grandma. Damn. I can add a poster for Lost Grandma. I can do it. I can do it. Insert a file. I think I have some bitsies in this background, maybe. Yes, I do. Okay, I did it on the same thingy dingus. Thingy dingus. Thingy dingus. Like this, and then I delete this little one. Okay. Then I will add some pepper to it. Pepper. Meow, 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 meow. Meow, 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 meow. Then I will add it transparent a little bit so it looks like it's on the paper. I will add the little shitting dingus. Sorry if I don't talk a lot, that's when Marie is there normally to help with the conversation. I'm trying my best to do the drawings and to talk at the same time. Very beautiful. Okay, so... can you disassemble the granny? I wanted to look... Okay, wait, so many people. What's up? So, people commented. What's up, XZZ? Hi guys again, Jordi. Oh yeah, thank you for joining on Twitch. But if no more game modes, then I will lose my interest in the game. Well, it's so good, it's not getting new updates or new game modes. So the thing is, it's gonna get Season 2, so new content for Season 2. It might get small updates, but yes, the goal is for you to lose interest in the game. It's literally the goal, because we're gonna make new games. If people only play the free game, then no money. If no money, then we die, you know? So the goal is for it to kind of transition people to our new game. So what we're gonna do is that we're gonna make a zombie mode, a zombie game. And I think if I put it in black and white, it would be funny. We're gonna make a zombie game. A zombie spin-off game that's gonna be like the a continuation of the zombie mode in the Grandmother Online, but more complete. I feel like your new game are getting more and more ambition, and that's epic enough to warrant buying. Thank you very much. And that's why we cannot just update the Grandmother Online game forever, because otherwise we won't have budget to make bigger games. This one is gonna have literal side quests in the menu, so I think that's very funny. But yes, instead of updating the Grandmother Online, we're gonna make new games, which will be like almost like updates to the Grandmother Online if you want, but in a way that makes them more complete. Instead of doing just new maps for the Grandmother Online, for example, in the zombie, we're gonna make a new game for zombie with more enemies and more game types and more power-ups and more like you will be able to buy guns on the wall instead of just having power-ups. So that's the goal, is to improve the games, because if we are stuck in the same engine, in the same game forever, and it has to work with all the things and the sprites need to be the same, it's so limiting. It doesn't make us be able to be like, to make a new experience, a new thing. This one, for example, is gonna be an interactive movie. So it's mostly an interactive movie, and then the lobby has side quests and stuff to unlock and mini games to play, but it's mostly an interactive movie while also being new. It's a kind of thing we couldn't do in Dead Grandmother Online. For Dead Grandmother Online, we also wanted to be like 5 GB or less, so we can keep it installed. But we're gonna do like little updates to promote our game, but it's mostly like a demo for our new releases, if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my mind. In my mind, it makes sense. But too many people play it and don't buy any DLC, and that's not sustainable. We cannot update a game that people play for free without having any like DLC and stuff. Season 2, the Battle Pass is gonna be very fun, and it's gonna be a new zombie map. So that's very cool. And Season 2 is gonna be like there's gonna be so many challenges to do and so many weird things. It's gonna be very fun to play with your friends if you buy the Battle Pass and new trophies to unlock. But otherwise, you know, it's hard to make updates to a game that doesn't make money, because if we don't have money, we will die. The best thing about online Battle Royale is the experience you make with your friends. That game will still be there for a long time, but it don't really make sense to Kimulator to have to pay for the latest and greatest game, indeed. And that's the goal. People will play the Battle Royale. They will like, oh my god, that was so fun. And then they will see, I really like the zombie, for example, the Battle Royale. Oh my god, I really like the zombie. And then in the Battle Royale, we'll do an update that will say, hey, by the way, if you like the zombie, there's a new spin-off game that's 100% about the zombie. So like, there's gonna be maybe like 10, 20 maps of zombie with different enemy types and stuff like this, but we couldn't do this for free in the Battle Royale. But if we make a zombie dedicated game, then we can do like a big experience for the zombie. I just like your dumb humor. Thank you very much. Sling, make awesome. Oh yeah, I would recommend not dying. When you die, your game over in real life. In real life, you cannot save and reload. That's true. Make awesome. Thank you for those very good suggestions about not dying. So what would be in a projector room otherwise? A standalone game would have mission structure alongside and the survival. Yes, what we thought was to have the story mode, where you have to like survive waves and it brings you to different map, and then you can just play survival with your friends if you want, which would be very epic. And what we wanted to do is to have only one sprite of a dude, and then when you pick up a gun, you see the gun, you can switch guns, and you can even like pack a punch yourself to be like in a mech suit and stuff. It would be very epic. A trash bin maybe, and a cheap desk chair. Can do a cheap desk chair. But we need funny stuff, you know. A desk chair is not that funny. We need the funny meme. We'll take this image, I guess. I will do this. Potato Sack Racing 2. That is an idea. I even have the full script written for a Potato Sack Racing 2. It is, in theory, something we would do. If we do it, it would be single player and multiplayer online and local multiplayer. The main reason we would do a Potato Sack Racing 2 is if Limit and Run Game would be interested in making a physical release, because the physical release of Potato Sack really helped us financially. It really made this game a standalone success. It was a success beforehand, which is why it got a physical release, but the physical release really helped to make it known to the general public. But yes, a Potato Sack Racing 2 would definitely be a possibility. What we want to do also is to not just make sequels. We want to have like new IPs and stuff. I was thinking the postboard and descriptive were funny already. Yes, I think after the chair, it's a good enough room, you know. We don't really need... The goal is to have a ton of different rooms. That way, you have a lot of to explore, but it's maybe funnier to make a more funny themed room than to just improve this room, which is like almost a necessity to have in a cinema, but it's also basic. Wow, that's a beautiful chair. Yeah. I like it. Okay, because people sit on him, you know, it's very sad. Is the standalone zombie gonna have online? Yes, it would. It would be very Sigma. So what we want to do is a standalone zombie game where you have more boss battle and more stuff to do, but it's also online, single player, local multiplayer, and everything. Maybe you could make a prequel to buy the game. I don't have a gun yet. You find out that Sheesh-Man got his gun. He didn't even have a gun in the first one. In Sheesh-Man 1, he didn't have a gun. Which is for me the funniest thing. The title was decided after we made the game. So he didn't have a gun in the original game. He only has a gun in the sequel. So for the sequel, it's the first time he has a gun. Which I think is very funny. You literally just interrupted by Honda ad reviving car. I waited until the end of that to tell you this. Damn. Thank you very much to tell me about the ad. I gotta go. Bye. Goodbye, package. Thank you for joining. Then we can find out why he doesn't have a gun. My god, he had a gun in the prequel and it got stolen, and he only had it in the sequel. That would be very emotional. So what would be a funny room to add, or background stuff, or whatever? What would be very funny? I'm waiting for suggestion about what we should do next. But yes, for Sheesh-Man, the sequel is gonna be very epic. That I know a lot of people were waiting for a sequel, so that's gonna be good. After Sheesh-Man, probably gonna be a zombie dedicated game, and while making this, we're probably gonna start working on the 3D game and the Xbox port and the Epic Game ports. I don't know what else we would do. after, because the 3D game is gonna take a long time to do. We kind of want it to be like track and field, where you have to spam the button to jump. I don't know if it's a good gameplay idea, but still. The party game that someone suggested would be a good idea too. Photo booth inside the arcade, just any place with a seat and a screen. I'm trying to think if it could be interactable. But yes, I think you could buy photos and then it will dispense like little pictures of Sheesh-Man. I think it'd be fun. So let's do a photo booth. And we can call it photobot. Oh my god, photobot! And when you pay tokens, it gives you pictures of butts in drawings. Yes, I like it. Photobot. 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 It's been so long since I've seen a photo booth in real life. I guess it looks like this. Before at my mall, before I moved here, there was a photo booth. And it was like freaking $10, I think, to get pictures in it. It was kind of insane. Yes. Indeed. This will be funny. Okay, so. A little box. Little box. Enter it. Okay, so it says photo. Okay, it's pretty easy to do. I don't think I need this. Oh yeah. I think I'm gonna keep this image, but mostly in like the corner. So I have it as a reference. Oh yeah. Okay, so now we need to do a door. I would probably do a red curtain, I think. Because a red curtain would make sense. Gonna do like this. Then we need a place where you pay money. Here. Then on top, you can have a little panel where it's gonna say photobot. Okay, yeah, I think it makes sense like this. Maybe we can have someone that tells you they have an addiction to butt pictures. And that's it. Like there's a little bubble saying, I'm addicted to looking at butts. And then when you bring him a ton of butt pictures, it gives you a trophy. I just like how it's neat that I procreated with your mom. But yes, Procreate is pretty good. The last update really fucked Procreate a little bit. Yes, it's true. But Procreate, the last update really ruined it. It pisses me off. Made the program way more shitty. And it sucks. My pee. It makes me sad because it was so good before and now they changed a lot of things. They made everything more round. And by making it more round, it's more annoying to use. I don't know why every program wants to have everything round. I like squares. Squares are more useful, but people want everything to be round. And I don't like it. Okay, I think it makes sense. Now the boot is probably gonna be wood color, aka poo color. Poo color, poo color. I'm gonna add some texture to it after. We're thinking about the company that made those buttons, Mac button. I don't. Is it made by Apple? I don't think Procreate is made by Apple. I think it's like in partnership maybe, but I don't think it's made by Apple. I could be wrong, but I don't think it is made by Apple. But maybe it is. It's technically the only reason we bought an iPad. It's for procreating the Apple Pencil. And it's the only reason I use an iPad. I would never use an iPad otherwise. Whenever I use the iPad for anything else than this, it makes me so frustrated. I almost cannot do it. Same for when I go get an image on Google, I'm like, oh my god, the freaking browser is so shit. And then, what the heck? Okay, makes sense. Okay, so I need to add some poopy bottle. Okay, so I'm gonna remove the white background so I know where I drew. Okay, it's kind of indie, but heavily backed by website. What the? Backed by Apple. Okay. They also have an anti-AI statement on their website. But yeah, it's like a company that works with Apple, but I don't think it's made by Apple. Apple is probably very happy that they are like that they have the exclusive Procreate. Yes. But still, the iPad is a very nice drawing thingy. As someone that never drew before, very nice to use. What about? And then in corner, I'm gonna put two bots. Pink bots. Bots. Beautiful. No, that's beautiful. Um, the bot needs the bot of the nerd candies. The nerds candies. I have no idea what the bots. Okay, yeah, because they're pink. Okay. I was like, the nerd candies have bots, but good. Never mind. We'll take this. We'll do some texture of wood. Texture of wood. The fact that I have no idea how to draw, I think, really adds to my drawings. The fact that I'm just the worst person to do sprites in the universe really adds to style. I put them a little bit less opaque. Then I'm gonna do some texture as a little. These guys, I will look at the picture. Ah, yes. Ah, I miss those candies. It's been a long time since I ate it. Did I join the stream in time? Do I get to keep my life? Your pal! I'm sorry I didn't see your comments. If you go on Twitch, I will be more easily able to see your comments. I'm sorry I missed it. But yes, you get to keep your life. Don't worry. I'm thinking of the music being docked or turned off when you enter the photo booth, so you feel separated from the outside. I didn't think you would enter it. I was mostly thinking of like you pay and it dispense the picture, which I should do with dispenser. I was mostly seeing it as like a way to buy pictures of butt to give to someone as like a little side quest. You know. Yeah, 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 yeah. Yeah. I do. So now I'm gonna write some funny stuff and thingy genius. Chip. Cheap. Cheers. Stuff. Uh, what? Oh yeah. 69. $69 tokens for a picture of your butt. Very beautiful. This might be a good idea. I came up with the idea of an interior in mind, but like you did. Yeah, but I think it's a good idea to do this, and then what I will do is to have a little fella trying to buy you the picture of your butt, you know. Because what I want to do is to have like tokens that you need to buy stuff with, and then you gain tickets with the tokens, and with the tickets you can buy skins and stuff in the little like shop, and you need to buy everything to get all the trophies. So it's like optional little side quests that you can do for fun. I think it's gonna help the game feel more unique. Because we're playing Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, and in Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, there's a lot of little side quests, and it tickles my pickle to collect all of the stuff. I know people don't like Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts, but me, I like it, okay? So, you know. So that's gonna be good. It's a photo bot. But then I'm gonna do pictures of a bot. Let's make it not too offensive. Have the gift shop graphics already been done? Yes, they have. I can show you.
Hello.
What's up? So that's what it's gonna look like when you enter the gift shop. Imagine there's like squares of what you need to buy, and the exterior is gonna look like this before you enter it. So you press on it, then it's gonna open a full screen window of this. And of course, Guy is there as a placeholder. So how is it going?
Well, I'm building something. Trying to see. I think there was a lot of annoying stuff. I wanted to do a test, but then the test included lots of annoying stuff in Unity.
Så little fart.
Then I did another test. It was this. It's annoying, so I wanted to go see what you were doing. What of the nerd can leave? These guys. Speaking of the music being Dr. Turner when you turn the food. The white space should have some fancy tag that says cherish the memory or something cheesy.
You can do this.
Your butt. So you're doing a photo booth?
Yes.
Wow.
Photo boot of your butt.
Wow. Ew. Your butt. Wow. Ew. You put poop on his butt?
Yes, a little bit of poop.
Nasty.
I'm gonna put some hair too.
That's for sure. The hairy butt. Yo, that's so nasty. It was a cute butt, now it's a nasty butt.
Just like your butt.
The heck, my butt is the cutest butt. My butt was the butt before you started to put poo and hair on it.
No, it's your butt.
No. Wow. I thought of it being like some butt photocopy prints.
It's not a butt photocopy prints enough. I guess it's a Polaroid.
Ah, yeah.
No way I would put cherish memory, so I think it's good enough. And I'm gonna go in the challenges.
So it's gonna be a challenge to...
Yes.
What? To take a picture in the photo booth? I'm willing. Okay. Pussy. Your butt. No. Willing to play with your butt. Ew.
I need the tickets.
It was yeah, there. As for explorable room, what about an employee break room with an interactive fridge? Maybe it spawns food so you can have a food fight with your friends.
That would be
yes,
a really good idea.
Employee. A break room, that's what it is.
The break room.
You can make a sofa, have a microwave.
It's hard for me to read the comments
yes,
and do this.
You can have like a something on the wall that says Employee of the Month, and it's someone. Willing to pay to see your boat with a Lenny face. This is a creepy smile face. Wendy and the Lenny.
Thank you for the Lenny face. I think I will write. I will try to do it. I forgot what a Lenny face looked like. I'm gonna use your comment.
Oh my god, that's way too thick.
Thank you for the Lenny face.
That's a beautiful Lenny face.
I like the little challenge. I think like having to find the rare soda to give it to a collector.
Ooh,
stuff like this.
Your winners. Okay, that's
Having to find
nice.
the teddy bear, giving trash to the trash can.
Oh. And it's pretty easy to do because it's always the same thing.
Yes. And then you have the little guy being so happy, like holding a picture of butt and being ah!
I want to see a butt!
Maybe having him hard would make it even more sensual, you know, he's hard holding the pictures.
Yeah.
A censor, like all his pens become censored when you have it, it's like oh!
Ew! Yeah.
That'll be funny. Like it.
Funny indeed.
Okay, so we duplicate the door again.
Another door. Another day. Oh, you made it destroy the projector.
Yes.
Wow. Oh my god. And smoke coming out. And brain rot coming out too.
It was an idea of dry package.
Oh yeah, dry package.
And then you have the projector working.
Wow.
Then you have the projector light.
Oh my god. That's really nice. It's that chair. That board. You're doing a great job.
I'm so hungry. Dang. Hunger. Dang, hunger. So, a break room, yes.
I can always make you some bagel bites.
You can make bagel bites, because I'm gonna die.
Yeah, because if you're gonna die, it's sad.
Dying is sad, indeed.
Well, I hope it's...
It's not clean, I think.
I think...
Break room. Break room. So what's in the break room normally? What's in the break room? What's in the break room?
There's a sofa, so the employees can relax. There's a fridge, a microwave, like some stuff on the wall as like employee notice or like corporate.
I will do a fridge that you can
emails.
open.
Yeah.
My Twitch player had a stroke. What did I miss?
No.
So I showed some stuff to Marie, and then I did the break room door. I did the little dialogue to get butt pictures with the Lenny face you sent. Now we're gonna do the break room that you suggested. I will do the fridge, and then we do a fridge open with another like jokes inside the food.
There should be something like, "Stop stealing my food." That's the meme in the workplace. Getting our food stolen.
I've never worked.
I've never worked.
I never did anything else than making games, so for me it's complicated, you know. Never had the experience of having my food stolen. Did you get the experience of having your food stolen?
No.
And what about you, Wendy? Did you get your food stolen? Or anyone else in the chat? It's an iSense fridge that I'm using as a thing. I'm gonna call it. We had an iSense fridge and it broke. So I'm not a fan of iSense. Broke after like 2 years of getting it. I never have, but I can say from experience every break room fridge is super crusty, so we need to make it crusty. Special crusty white dog fridge.
Crusty white fridge. I think this one should have a little bit of grime to reflect that.
Yes.
Oh yes.
Need to make it super nasty. So I'm gonna start by making it white and perfect. White and perfect. No.
No. That's not what I meant.
I'm gonna start to make it all beautiful, and then I'm gonna add some crust. If you hear the oven whistle.
Yes.
No, you cannot hear it, so it's fine. Yeah. Oh yes.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
Should have a pool of piss under it.
Ew! Someone peed in the fridge.
No, like the fridge is leaking.
Ah, okay. Ew. Leaky fridge. And the air fryer was all clean because I cleaned it yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So we can have a big bites. There could be pea jug in the fridge with a little label that says not lemonade.
That's
Not lemonade, it's a pea.
it's a pea.
It's a pea. Wow, that's a nice. Wow. The famous brand of fridge. Hey, mom. Because you know, moms belong in the kitchen.
That's true. Like you. And Wendy.
I'm not a mom. So.
You're just a female, which is even worse.
What the heck?
I could have done a dishwasher drying, but then would only have been married.
Say what now?
Okay, so it's crusty. What else would you do to make it crusty? Is it crusty enough? Is it crusty enough? I feel like it's too clean. It would have to be like maybe cracked. Maybe if I had some cracks. Duct tape. It needs some duct tape on it. To hold the door.
I'm gonna go back to my station and I'm gonna come back when it's time to eat the food in 10 minutes.
Oh yeah.
Good luck with your crusty fridge.
Everything in the break room needs to be like super dirty and super shit. Like that would be reflectory of what it looks like in real life. So the duct tape is holding the fridge. Need probably to do more cracks. Like, not cracked enough. The inside of the fridge should definitely have a lot of old food that no one ever claims. Yes, the inside is gonna be easier to make nasty than the outside, I think. Maybe the outside is fine. If we do it too much, sometimes too much is like not enough, you know? I think that's good enough. Oh, maybe that would be funny. Maybe we can do it the closer you go to it, you know, to have the fridge. I'm gonna do an open fridge. Then I'm gonna do an animation of the fridge opening. So for beginning, we need to just do animated flies come out when it's open. Damn. I'm gonna duplicate this, then I'm gonna put. I should have made it not in the middle. I'm gonna delete this one. Making it in the middle was my biggest mistake. I'm gonna put it here. That way we have space for it to open, you know. Otherwise, it was stuck being closed. No, I can open it. I need to delete everything. Maybe not the weight. To reference. This is reference this one. Add some weight. Oh yeah. Okay, so now both of them are open. I'm gonna add some latches in the middle so it makes sense, you know. Like this. And add some screws so this makes sense too. Like this. Duplicate it to put it at the bottom. Beautiful. Okay, so edge like this definitely have chunky stick sound. Yes, they are like old fridge was very nasty too. Okay, so we need to make it look like it's deep. So to make it look deep, that's not my my skills. Making stuff look 3D. How do you make it look like there's an inside? Because it needs to look like not it's popping out, but it's popping in. Popping in. Does it look like it's coming out or in? Did I succeed? Oh my god, that's graphics. I think I succeeded. Very nice. Then the shelves. Like this. Needs to have like the shitty freezer on top. Then little shelves here. At the bottom of our fridge, we have like the little weird baskets. The inner box should definitely be a darker gray. I agree. So we'll do this right now. Yeah. That's gonna help to make it look like the inside. For the fridge at the, not the fridge, but the freezer at the top, I'm gonna add some crusty ice, crusty yellow ice. And us, our fridge at the bottom, it has like little basket. We have basket too, yeah. I think everyone has a basket, and I feel like in a community fridge, the basket would be like the nastiest part of the fridge. So like this, and then for the basket, you need to have like a transparent. I would almost put it a little bit yellow. So this needs to be higher up in the hierarchy. Yeah. I fucked up doing this. I will do it again. Okay, so. Then we put it a little bit more transparent. Oh yeah, no, that's epic. Those are beautiful baskets. Then we add the thing that to pull the baskets. So little, I don't know what to call this. Little nye. Makes sense. Little nye. Then to do, yes, I think I know what to do the shelves. I just need to make it like a little bit thicker, but thicker in a lighter black, and I think it's gonna make it. Those are beautiful shelves. Perfect. Oh yes. Oh yes. A handle, yes, a handle. Ah, my Frenchness shows once again. Damn. Can you believe this? Can you believe I made this? That's insane. So now in the door, it needs to also have little shit. Not in the freezer, but here. So like. That's too high. Okay. And here. Like this with the crusty yellow window. Little transparent. Beautiful. Okay, so now we have the inside. We need to make it nasty and to add stuff. So I think I will start by making it nasty, because that's definitely the easiest thing to do to add the nastiness. Then I will add the ice, and I will add the food, the actual food. So definitely here there will be a lot of like shit. I feel like having some mold would definitely help. And almost like a vein of mold. Then we put it transparent. That's very nice. Could have some of your existing food picture. That's true. I could even like my mom's air fryer sound the exact same sound. It's the Ninja air fryer. We got it on a Black Friday for like I think it was $50. I really like the air fryer, except for the fact that we cannot clean the inside of the air fryer, so it's super nasty. We always clean the bucket, but like the inside, it's so nasty. I don't know how to clean it. I don't like when it's nasty, but it is nasty. And maybe it sounds like your mom's a fire because, well, your mom gave it to me. You don't know. Okay, I think that's crusty enough. Crusty white dog. Crusty white dog. Oh, we should add some rust. Those things. Gonna add some rust in the corner. Beautiful. So now we need to put some ice in the freezer. If I do this, I'm gonna see if it works. I'm not sure if it's gonna work. I'm gonna just try something. I do this, for example. Then I put like lines to make it icier. I'm really not sure it's gonna work. I don't have hope. I don't have hope. Then I put it transparent. Ah, it does work. Okay. I think it would work better there. Not sure it works. This is a depressing fridge. Truly.
Oh my god. Is it a rat? Oh no, okay.
What?
I thought this was a rat, the inch. Oh no way.
It would have been funny if it... Oh, I can put a dead rat. I have little bigger bites.
Yum 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 yum.
Ah.
It's hot, baby, don't touch the edges out of the
We'll put a dead rat.
thing. The rat for the win.
Dead rat in the freezer. And I'm gonna put it a little bit icy. Because, you know, the frozen dead rat. Need to add some details on the tail so it looks better. So we'll put some lines. Maybe some color shading on the body. And why not some blood next to it. When we're done with the break room, can we please work on an happy area? What do you mean? Do you don't think that's an happy area? Look at this dude. He's so happy. Look at him. Ah, I'm having fun. I like to be in the break room. I think having an empty fridge is almost better than having food. Or if I put food, it needs to be like super nasty. I can definitely make a burger. Even with some salad, because it's a fancy burger, you know. Ketchup, some mustard. Some sesame bun. No, I did it in the... Okay, it's gonna be fine. And now what I'm gonna do is make it a little bit more depressing, because you know it looks way too good. Way too good. Needs to have left like a deposit of water, I think, of nastiness water, piss water maybe. On the shelf. Some mold on the bottom bun. Beautiful. Audibly cringing over this burger. Cringing because it doesn't look good. It does look like a burger, I think. I think it does look like a burger a little bit. I can make a single corn dog. Beautiful. What else needs to be in the fridge? That's a beautiful fridge, makes me really hungry, you know. The pea jug. I also thought about putting in the side door. Great minds think alike. Meow. 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 Wait a second. Meow. No, I'm so stupid. Meow. Meow. Is it? Oh, I didn't. Is it in the back? No, it's in the back. That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to move this. Meow. Refill with piss. Beautiful, tasty piss. Beautiful, tasty piss. In case you're wondering, Wendy eats this for breakfast. I hope. I hope it's true. Drinking some tasty piss. You need to have a clear plastic on top. Doesn't feel a lot of play. There you go. The nut lemonade, I don't know how to put it. So I think just piss makes sense. I think this is good. Too many details. People are mostly not even gonna go in this room, and even less open the fridge. So I think it's fine. Opening the fridge to play the Battle Royale nasty gas sound. We can do a little fart sound just for this fridge. Okay, so we said a microwave. I would say mostly a counter with a microwave on it to put in the background. Like the wood counters with the doors. If that makes sense. I think it makes sense. I need this microwave to be usable and to have the crunchiness sound effect. We can make it so we can turn it on and does for no reason. And that's not the microwave, that's like the counter to put the microwave on. Just so it's clear, so you don't think I make a microwave that looks like this. Gonna have to make the counter very nasty too. Any microwave to be with two doors wouldn't need a microwave with two doors. Little bit of blood doesn't hurt anyone. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep this alone. Ah, doesn't want to. That way, if I want to put multiple ones, I can. And I'm gonna go. I should do the microwave separately. I think I'm gonna do the microwave separately. It's gonna be easier to animate. So I don't think I need a reference image to know what a microwave looks like. I am not that dumb. I shouldn't be able to. I should be able to do a microwave if my brain lets me. Okay. Now you have the number pad on this side. That's a way too big number pad, that's better. Then we have the door. I have had work microwaves that don't even rotate the plate. Them. To be fair, I think at my school the microwave didn't rotate the plate either. I used a microwave once at my school. I have once got a meal that needed to go in the microwave, and it was so nasty and it smelled so bad that I told my mom I never want to have a hot meal at school again. It was like the nastiest microwave and it smelled awful and it made me want to kill myself. So I said, I will never eat food that comes from the microwave ever again. So I only ate salad. For the whole time I was in high school, I only ate salad. Oh yeah. That's how you do it. Honestly, it was probably very good for me. So, it was a good thing. The microwaves have like little squares in them, so I don't know how I'm supposed to do this. Uh-huh. What if I put it just so slightly? I think that works. That's good. Yeah. Not sure. Don't like it. Good enough. My hair I need an haircut. I need an haircut. Yes. Some texture. That way. And under this. I need to probably. That's beautiful. Then we need to add some nastiness, of course, because it wouldn't be a break room if it didn't smell like shit and piss. Also, what's your plan for Canada? Are you gonna visit Canada soon? Are you like, did you actually buy your plane ticket and stuff? I know air or passport are like 250, I think last time I paid, but it's for like 10 years, so technically not that big of a deal since it lasts a billion years. January, I'm declaring dual intent so the border officer may ask me to fuck off. What's a dual intent? I don't know what a dual intent is. Dual intent. Dual intent. It's so that I need to make a like plate inside. I want to be there. And we are very fancy at Kimulator Swim, so I will make it. Look at this. That's insane. Intend to visit and become permanent resident do spousal sponsorship. Spousal sponsorship. I literally don't know what a sponsorship is. Okay. Yeah, that's a good looking microwave. Then I will do it that you can turn it on. Microwave. Get it. When you turn it on, I'm gonna do like a little red light. Here it is. Then what we will do is I think we'll add... It will be mostly sound, you know? That way you will know it's on because of the sound. We'll do lights. Because we're gonna do like... No, as a microwave does. It means I get married to Lindsay, and she enters an agreement to sponsor my life in Canada for a few years, and then I can legally work and become a permanent resident. Then the ultimate life hack to come to Canada. And us, it's very funny because us, we want to move to the US, so it's very ironic. We are thinking about it. We don't know where we want to go because we definitely don't want to stay in Quebec. So we either want to go to the US, either want to go to Ontario, maybe even British Columbia if we feel truly insane. The issue with British Columbia is that it's freaking far away. But yes, life in Canada is so expensive, and life in Quebec is even worse. We don't really know what we want to do. But what we know is that we want to move away from here soon. What does it look like once animated? Damn, that's a bit too intense, huh? Maybe slow it. Yeah, it could work. I think it works. Once there's gonna be the sound, it's gonna make sense. So a counter, a microwave, the fridge. What's... Marie said a couch. I can make a very, very nasty couch. Very, very nasty couch. Very, very nasty couch. No. No. Okay, I do admit I have no idea what a couch looks like. A microwave, I could figure it out, but a couch, I need to know what it looks like. When I write nasty couch, it's even gonna be easier to get inspired. Nasty. No, that's a beautiful couch. I need like a iconic nasty couch, you know? I think this is good. That looks like a good nasty couch. And it's a picture in the right direction. So I won't use it too much, but I will still use it in the corner as inspiration. I was not that bad. So we need to do like and we need to do then I do it there. So the thing are gonna be like the legs. Yeah, that works. Okay, and then we do like the cushion. Yeah, 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 that works. That works. Need to trust the process. Maybe not. Then I'm gonna do. That's a good. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's ugly. I think I'm gonna duplicate this and use it the other way. Oh. That works. Good enough. Not to be TMI, too much information. Okay. If I stay in the US longer than the beginning of January, I will be basically living with my family and it's gonna suck. So I'm really counting on the border officer being nice. Honestly, from our experience, because we go to the US very often, you're not gonna like my answer. But when you go to the US, they are so nice, and when you go to Canada, they are a little bit more, I would say, like mean. We got, how do you say this? Search twice when coming back to Canada, and we never got search going into the US. I don't know what we did. But it was very stressful. Otherwise, going inside Canada was always like more stressful, and the people were like way more strict than going in the US, which I would have expected otherwise. I don't know, maybe because I'm Canadian, but it was way worse going inside Canada than going outside of Canada. Literally, I have no idea why. But yeah, and for us, the reason we want to go to the US is because rent is way cheaper, buying a house is way cheaper, buying food is way cheaper. Just living in general is so much cheaper in the US compared to Canada, which is one of the main reasons we want to go there, because we almost cannot afford to live here. And we do make, I'm not gonna flex our company, but we do make like a decent amount of money. Not like insane amount. Some months we do die a lot. But if we were in the US, we would be able to afford to live a more luxurious life. Mostly being able to afford more than groceries. Because in Canada, groceries are so much more expensive than the US. When we go to the US for fun and we see the prices of grocery, it's insane. Like literally here a salad can cost $10, like just a bunch of salad. In the US it's like 99 cents. I'm like, what the heck? Why? Why do we have to die? But yes. Sometimes it's a bit of a pain. And I do hope for you it's not gonna be too awful. I know in Quebec it's way expensive, more expensive than Ontario. That's why we're also hesitating to just go to Ontario. Quebec is definitely the worst province. Everything is more expensive. Everything is in French. There's so many laws about French. You need to speak French. You cannot have a company that's only English. You cannot have a sign that's only English. You cannot even have a title of your company that's only English. That's why our name in Quebec is Les Films de Kimulator and not Kimulator's Film, because of a stupid law. It's very annoying to have a company that makes English games when the province you're in doesn't want you to be English. So it's one of the reasons we don't have the choice to move out of Quebec. I just don't know if we want to move inside of Ontario or in the US. My mom recently visited Toronto and it was barely questioned. But I think it will be more difficult in my case since the dual intent declaration usually does come with additional questions. I don't know how it works. And I know you didn't have a driving permit thingy. So how do you plan to go? Is it your girlfriend that's gonna go pick you up? And if you don't want to talk about it, it's fine. I just don't know what to talk about. But is it your girlfriend that's gonna come pick you up? And like, how are you gonna do this? Because it sounds very complicated. Some blood doesn't hurt anyone, except the person that bled. I don't like my couch. I think it's an ugly ass couch. I've got family taking me to an airport and then she will pick me up in Ontario. Okay, so you're gonna go in a plane. I think that's gonna be way easier. I never had any issue going inside the plane. It's when we drive that's weirder because they need to like to make sure you don't bring anything in your car. But if you go by plane, it's definitely gonna be almost nothing. And what do you do for your stuff? Are you gonna like come back to pick up your stuff and come back? What's the epic plan to bring your stuff into Canada? Because that's gonna be probably the most annoying part, I would assume. For us, we're hesitating because like we are a company, so you need to understand that most of the decision I make is for a company. We're looking almost in Texas because the taxes are so much cheaper. In Quebec, we pay almost 60% in taxes. We pay more in taxes than we get money, us, which is insane. When you look in Ontario, it's 40% tax. And I think in Texas, it's like 20%. And like, wow, saving money. That sounds very epic. And houses are like some of the cheapest houses in the US are in Texas. And one of my dreams is to be in a nice house. To not be stuck renting forever. And if you go in Canada, you're basically stuck renting forever. Because everything is so expensive. But yes, we're almost thinking about going to Texas. The main reason I don't want to is because it's so hot. I'm bringing mostly just my video game and my clothes and toothbrush and stuff. And my dad will hold onto some of my more personal effects to bring them up to Canada when I'm outside there. I guess it's easier when you don't have like a billion movies like us. When we moved into this place that we are currently, it was awful. We had to like rent the biggest moving truck there was. And it took so long to bring everything. It was a pain in my butt. And if we go to the US or even like to Ontario, because it's like 4 hours away, it's gonna be a pain. I'm gonna die. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be very shit. I don't know what to do for this couch, so I'm gonna give up and I'm gonna say it's good enough. I think for the break room, honestly, like it's just little rooms, so entering and having just this is gonna be probably fine enough. And it's been about 2 hours 16, so I think we will end the stream so I can help Marie with the Battle Royale. Because otherwise, we will be streaming for way too long. And this was mostly just a small stream, so we can do one every week. It's been giving me a lot more anxiety lately. I have almost no appetite and have trouble throwing. My god, I have trouble reading. I have trouble enjoying my hobbies from stress. Some good work was done here. I enjoyed it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for everyone else that's here. I can see that we have 6 people watching, so thank you for the lurkers and stuff. I'm gonna tell Marie to come say goodbye. Marie! Come! So Marie will be able to say goodbye. We have so much work to do and we need to record the scenes for Sheesh-Man 2 and for me to do the video editing and for me to do more sprites. So I just want to end it after 2 hours. I think it's a fair amount of time.
Yes.
So you can say goodbye to the 6 people.
Goodbye. Thank you for being
We
there.
will see you another time. And either it's carving pumpkins or it's season 2.
Yeah.
Season 2 depends of Marie. So we will see. Thank you so much for everyone that joined. It is fun to do the drawings. I like it. It's more productive, so it makes
Well,
it
yes,
so I literally work while doing the work.
Well, yes, it's
I
amazing.
double work.
Yes.
It's insane. So thank you a lot for everyone